Hey everyone, it's Coach Des here on a fine Sunday, here to bring you some more information on the 30 Days to Healthy Living. So some of you might have heard me mention this in some of my previous videos. This video is going to be kind of delving a little deeper into what the program is, what comes with the program, and what does it all mean, right? And it's funny, when I heard that it was a detox. Oh my goodness, that word, for some reason in my mind, I was thinking, oh my gosh, it must be some kind of crazy juice cleanse, or it's going to be a program where I'm not going to be able to eat, a program where I'm going to be in the bathroom the whole time. So I had all these crazy thoughts in my head, and I just was like, you know what? I'm good. You do your thing, and I'm just kind of doing my thing. And yeah. So as the weeks went by, I would see people doing the program, and I was like, wow, they're really looking great. They're looking thinner. Their skin is looking clearer. They're glowing. They seem happy. They have all this energy. And I was just like, maybe I should learn a little bit more about what this is all about. And I'm so happy I did, because I did the 30 Days to Healthy Living program myself in March and April, and I haven't looked back since. To this day, I am still using all of the nutrition products because it has changed my life. But first, let's start with telling you a little bit more about the program. So what the 30 Days to Healthy Living program is it helps to remove toxins from your body. Now, we've all heard this phrase, toxins, right? But I think I didn't really understand how much toxins do affect our body. I mean, I knew they were bad. I knew they could lead to diseases, if you had all this toxic buildup in your body. But I didn't realize that some of the daily things that I was suffering from were coming from toxic overload, really. So toxins affect us in many ways. And what happens is our liver and our kidneys are really what's in our body to help remove those toxins, okay? So they're the organs that are working to get the toxins out of our body. Because I mean, we're living in a world where what we put in our body, what we eat, what we drink, what we breathe in, unfortunately, there's toxins. And what happens is when the body builds up too much of these toxins and your liver and your kidneys are working on overdrive trying to get rid of them, what happens is your body goes into protective mode. And your body is trying to protect yourself from the overload of the toxins. And you know what your body does? Your body builds fat to help store those toxins so that they don't wreak havoc on your body. And a lot of times when you hear that people, they're like, oh, I really just can't get rid of this belly fat. I've done everything I can, and it's just kind of lingering there. And it's funny because after I did the 30 Days to Healthy Living program, I mean, I was joking about it. I told people, man, those toxins must have been living and setting up shop in my belly, because literally after the 30 days, I lost my entire belly. And it was after the 30 days when I saw all the results that I had, not just physically. I mean, well, it was all this stuff that was changing for me. For example, I used to get very frequent headaches. Ever since I did the 30 Days to Healthy Living program, literally, remember that was back in March, I had one headache. And that one headache, I know why I had that headache, and it had nothing to do with, toxins or anything. It was just a regular headache that I was able to tie back to something else. But that's incredible considering that I was having headaches like every other day. And these were bad headaches. I mean, headaches that it felt like someone was nailing something in my head. It was really bad. And I was getting really worried that something was going on. Ever since I did the program, I don't get any of that anymore. Also, I've been sleeping better. I have more energy. My brain is clearer. I also tend to get, I have a bad knee, so sometimes I'll get some fluid buildup. That seemed to have drained. So all these different things that have happened to me, it was just, I didn't realize how much it was affecting my life until I actually did the program. Because we tend to, I guess, excuse it away. If we're tired, we're sluggish, we're just like, oh, must be because I'm working so much. Or maybe it's you're a mother and you're running around doing all these things. So of course you're tired. But a lot of the times, these feelings that we're having, the tiredness, and let me tell you some of the symptoms of toxicity. I have them here because I didn't want to forget. Some of the symptoms of toxicity is feeling tired, sluggish, lethargic, trouble concentrating, trouble staying focused, headaches, back or joint pain, sore muscles, low immune system. Oh, that I had too from the toxins, let me tell you. Bad breath, unpleasant body odor, frequent gas, bloating, constipation, indigestion, allergies, food sensitivities, diabetes, difficulty sleeping, liver dysfunction, skin problems like acne, psoriasis, eczema, depression, irritability, respiratory problems, sinus congestion. And it was funny because they had showed us this list of all these symptoms of toxic overload, and I'm looking and checking the box, and I'm like, oh, I have this, 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 I have this. Every single thing that I checked after I completed my 30 days to healthy living, they were gone. So that speaks volumes. And I mean, all this time I just thought, well, I'm tired because I work a lot, or, oh, I can't sleep because, I'm stressed out. And that's another thing too that I found out. My body's reaction to stress, I don't know about you, but I have a very physical reaction to stress. When I'm stressed out, oh, I'm telling you, my skin gets hot. Sometimes my heart kind of goes like this. I have a very physical reaction to stress. And after I did this program, it was really weird because at the time I was doing the program, not only was I moving, but I was starting with learning new systems at my company, starting new positions. There was just a lot of stuff going on at once. And I realized, I was like, all this stuff's going on. I know I'm stressed, but I'm not getting that physical reaction. And I knew it was because I was getting rid of all those toxins. I was doing the right thing with my nutrition. So let me get into this to you. So 80% of what we eat is directly related to toxic buildup in our body. So we talked about our kidney and our liver, helping to filtering those out. I mean, think about it this way. Taking your car in for an oil change. Why do you do that? Well, over time, if you keep running that car on that same oil, that oil is going to end up turning into sludge. And then the performance of your car is just going to be diminished. It's the same thing with toxins. And just think about it. If you've never done a detox program before, you can only imagine over the years how many toxins are built up in your body that are causing all these symptoms. And you're just excusing them away, thinking there's something else. And then also, too, you'll go to the doctor and they'll put you on all these prescriptions to set your body straight. And sometimes all those prescriptions can actually do your body more harm than good. Obviously there's some prescriptions that you need, that we need to be on, okay? But a lot of that stuff that they overprescribe for, a lot of these things that I talked about, can simply be helped with having the right nutrition, putting the right things in your body, and cleaning out your system from all that sludge. And that's what I call it. It's the sludge that's been living in there and making you tired and making you foggy in the brain and just feeling not so good. And stomach issues. I had major stomach issues before this program. Bloating, discomfort, pain. And ever since I did this, oh my gosh, it's healed my gut. Not only I was laughing where I said my toxins lived in my gut because I ended up getting that flat stomach, but my digestion was so much better. And I have people that are in this program. They've either completed it, they're in it right now, they've finished it, and they're still doing the Arbonne nutrition. Things that have happened to them. We had one participant who suffered with acid reflux. And I get acid reflux maybe once in a blue moon. So I don't consider myself someone that suffers with it. We're talking about someone that suffers with acid reflux, that gets it all the time. Did this program. Then the first week saw changes and said, you know what? I don't have acid reflux. I don't need to take this over-the-counter stuff anymore. I don't need to do this anymore because this nutrition has helped that issue. There was someone who had severe joint pain, really hard to get out of bed in the morning. And I was like, oh my gosh, ever since I started doing this program, even the first 2 weeks in, I'm getting out of bed in the morning. I'm feeling great. So these are the type of things that I'm talking about. It's funny because it's not put out there as this is a weight loss program. You know, it's not really put out there to be necessarily a weight loss program. It helps remove toxins from the body. But so many people have had such great results in slimming and losing all that fat because, like I said, your body's going to store those toxins as fat. So if you're just like, oh, I just can't lose the weight in my midsection, or if you're, this program's for everyone, I feel like if you've got just 5 pounds to lose, if you have 100 pounds to lose, what it's going to do, if you have a lot of weight to lose and you're just getting back on your journey, if you're like, and I've been all these people at different journeys in my life. If you're just getting back on your journey, this is a great way. Through this program, it helps break those nasty eating habits. It does. So if you're just starting out and you don't even know how to begin and you're really worried because you've been eating so bad up until this point, this is the program that's going to help to break those nasty habits that I'm telling you, after I finish this, I was like, I don't crave that anymore. I don't crave this anymore. I don't crave that. And now it's a choice. It gave me my power back. Like, I feel like if I want to have a tiny piece of cheesecake, okay, I can have that because I know it's just going to be a tiny piece. I don't have to have like this big old piece of cheesecake to feel good about myself. And that's another thing too. I don't have to emotionally eat. I can choose to say, hey, I'd like to have a little bit of dessert today, and I can control that. And I feel like this program has helped with that, where I feel like I'm more in control of my eating because I don't have to emotionally eat. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do anything. This just broke those habits where now, if I decide to do something, it's my decision and I'm in control, and I learned the portion control and I appreciate the good food now. So that's great. And then if you're the type of person that's like, well, you know, I only have 5 pounds to lose, but I've been trying to lose this 5 pounds forever. I just can't. We've all been there where it's like, I can't lose that last 5 pounds. There's your toxin weight, right? There's that weight in the gut that you just can't lose. So this program's really for anyone at any level. And I think two things that people tell me, and I've said it myself, because remember, in February, I'm thinking when they were telling me the program, oh, detox, oh my gosh, this is what it's going to be about, and I'm not going to be eating, and I'm not going to be doing this, and I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to show you in a minute exactly all the things you're going to be getting, that there's going to be days where you're like, man, I'm full and I gotta have another snack. I'm like, oh no, I'm so full, right? So we're gonna go through every piece of that. But I think the biggest deterrence where people get in their head, right? So for example, I could have did this in February, but I got in my own head. I started thinking that I knew what this was about without even getting all the information about what it was about. And I said, no, I'm all set. And then I was like, oh man, I should have done this back in February, you know, because once I did it in March and April, I was like, wow, I wish I've been doing this for a year, you know? So, but you can't look back at the past, you know, you have to you move forward. So I didn't start in February, but I started in March and April, and I've been doing that nutrition ever since and been feeling amazing, you know. And you know that there are changes and things happening when you go. So I've had the same doctors and dentists for like 10 plus years, right? And when you walk into the office and literally you're like, I just saw them 6 months ago, and they look at you and their jaw drops and they're like, oh my God, Desiree, your skin, it's glowing, you look great, you're so slim, and this and that. I don't know how many people that I ran into is telling me how much I was glowing. And you know, when you're getting the right nutrition and you're cleaning your body from the inside, you're going to start looking good on the inside. Your skin's going to start clearing up. You're going to get that glow. I think people probably thought I was pregnant or something. Probably like, what is she, pregnant? She's got this like amazing glow. But without further ado, I want to actually start getting into some of the products so you can understand why I'm so passionate about this product, why I'm so passionate about Arbonne, because someone might say, well, why Arbonne? You know, there's a lot of things on the market these days, like tons of stuff. And what I love about Arbonne is that they have literally like 38 years of experience. So this company prides themselves on their strict ingredient policy. They're a Swedish-based company, so they adhere to the European standards, which we know is a lot more strict than the standards in the US. And they've been that way since day one. Think about back in the day, and I might be dating myself a little bit, but when you were younger and like you'd go out to eat, like everything was fast food, everything was now. There was no such thing as gluten-free. There was no such thing as, vegan. Not really. I mean, you didn't pick up a product and it had all these things like gluten-free and vegan-free and yay. It was just like, you're like, I just want my toy, my prize, and I'm gonna eat this burger and stuff. So nowadays you see that everyone's jumping on this bandwagon. I mean, you can get gluten-free pizza today, right? Because we know that a lot of people have gluten allergy. It's a real thing. And so now the companies are saying, wow, we got to jump on this bandwagon. We got to make things gluten-free and vegan and all this kind of stuff. But see, the funny thing is Arbonne's been doing this for like 38 years, right? So they've been adhering to this so long ago that what's great about it is you're getting a company and you're getting a product that has all these years of experience behind them, the pride that they take, the strict ingredient policy. They didn't jump on a bandwagon. It's not a fad. They've been doing this since day one. And with me having a high I have a lot of cancer risk in my family. I really, as I started getting older, I wish I was like this when I, was younger with this being so careful. But I wasn't. It happens. I was a kid. I wasn't really thinking about possibly getting cancer or anything like that. But as you get older, you start thinking about things, and I did have a small scare a few years ago. Thank God everything is fine. It really woke me up to what I'm putting inside my body, what I'm putting on my body. So I definitely want to make sure that I'm getting something that is pure, safe, and beneficial. And that's really what they pride themselves on. All right, so let's go into all of the fun stuff that we get in this program. So I love it. So first of all, what we said about the products. So Arbonne's products, they're vegan certified, so there's no animal ingredients. They're non-GMO certified. They're gluten-free, no artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, no trans fat, no high fructose corn syrup. They're kosher certified, botanically based. They use standardized plant extracts, and the best part of the botanical to ensure it delivers the same quality and benefit every time. So that's totally fantastic. So let's talk about some of the products that you get with the 30 Days to Healthy Living program. You ready? So the first product I'm going to talk about is our protein shake. Now, I actually just ordered my kit for August, and we'll talk more about what's going on for the August challenge group. So my kit hasn't come in yet, so I don't have everything to show you today, but that's fine. We can go back in the day when we were kids and, we'd have to use our imagination, put everything together. You guys are pretty smart. You can do that. But I do have the protein shake because, again, even though I did the full program back in March, I still use the products. I don't do the cleanse part of it, and we'll talk more about that. That's something you only do 2 to 3 times a year. But the shakes, the fiber boost, like all this stuff that I use daily. So I do have that for you today. So let's start with the protein shake. So you actually get, which I really like, and you can see my fun little snack clip here, you actually get 2 bags of protein shake, which is really fantastic. A lot of programs give you just the one for the month, but you're actually going to get 2. And you have a choice. You can get chocolate or vanilla. If you're a vanilla girl and you're not really big into chocolate, what I like is they give you a choice. So you can choose to have 2 bags of vanilla, you can choose to have 2 bags of chocolate, or you can choose vanilla and chocolate. And for the first time, that's what I did because I wanted to kind of see which one I really liked better. I think they both taste great. Me personally, I'm a vanilla girl. So I ended up continuing with the bag of vanilla. What I love about them, like I said, it tastes great. Every single person that I have that has been on the program, that has maybe taken a sample from me of this, it's funny, they all say the same thing. Wow, the protein shake tastes amazing. It doesn't taste like chalk, which I think is great because how many times, and I've done other shakes before, how many times have you put a shake together and it's like, it tastes like chalk? So first of all, you're like, I don't even want to drink this thing. And you're like, oh, and I have to do this every day. I gave up on some of them. Like some of them I wasn't doing every day because the taste wasn't there. This shake tastes great. The vanilla tastes almost like a vanilla cupcake. And the chocolate, well, I don't want to tell you about that. Chocolate's chocolate, right? So, and this has 20 grams of easily dissolvable vegan protein, and that comes from cranberry, pea, and rice sources. So again, everything's all natural. What I really, really love about the shakes is the fiber content, and I'll talk about that. So the fiber content in the actual shake, you'll notice, is lower than some other shakes, which I love because I get to control the amount of fiber that I put in my shake with the Fiber Boost. So here's the Fiber Boost. What I love about that is because how many times have we had a protein shake where you get the bloat? I call it the protein shake bloat, where your stomach is like out to here and people are like, oh, she looks like she's carrying something over there, right? So with the Fiber Boost, you actually control the level of fiber that you put in there. And everybody's different, right? Depending upon, how much fiber you actually get daily in the normal foods that you eat. And that's one thing too, what's great about having a coach, because we go through one-on-one, like what your day looks like, what's gonna be best for you as how to do your day with the 30-day. Also too, with the fiber, should you start with half a scoop? Should you start with a full scoop? So we kind of go through all of that, like what amount of fiber is gonna be good for you to start. And I just love that I'm in control, that I don't have to have a fiber loaded shake that's going to make me bloated, that I could have my shake and I can control the fiber in it. And there's, the Fiber Boost has 12 grams and it's odorless, tasteless, and it's gritless, which is good too. So it's nice. It's very fine. I don't know if you can see it. I'll actually open and show you. It's almost like a very fine powder, which I love. Look at that. See? Wonderful. Okay. And what that'll do too, the Fiber Boost, it's going to help clean up the lining of your intestines, which is actually going to help your blood to absorb the nutrients better. So we talk about, trying to get more nutrients in our diet, trying to get more vitamins and all this kind of stuff in our diet. But if you've got all those toxins, that fat, the sludge, your body might not be absorbing that properly. So we want to make sure that we're getting all that stuff cleaned out so that your body can go ahead and absorb it. Now I'm going to talk about the Digestion Plus. Now the Digestion Plus, as you can see, there's something that comes with the program that I still use daily. I won't say it's my favorite product because you'll be meeting my favorite product soon, but this one is up there for me. And the reason why is because, so not to get too personal, but I tend to be prone to certain things. That's all I'll say. And, my doctor's like, well, you just need to have more, pre and probiotics in your diet, eat more yogurt, all that kind of stuff. I don't know what happened when I was younger. I loved to eat yogurt, and like now it's just like I can't stand the taste of it. I don't know what happened. It's probably because I'm getting older. My taste buds are changing. I can't stand it, but I have to do something, to make sure that I'm keeping my gut healthy, and then everything inside my body is balanced. With this, it's interesting because I did try a couple of pre-probiotic pills that were on the market. And again, everybody's body's different. Mine didn't like it. It actually irritated my stomach and made me feel really nauseous. I couldn't tell you why. That was just my experience with it. So I didn't do it. And I just kind of suffered on, right? But then with this, what I love about it, first of all, is, and most of the products, which is so great, come in these little packs here. So first of all, it comes in a really cute Digestion Plus pack. Okay, so you'll get your box of this with your program, and it comes in packs. So these are great. So you can put it in your purse. You could do this a couple of ways during the program. You can either just put it in a glass of water and drink it that way. Me personally, I actually just add it right to my shake, and that makes it so easy. So I have my protein shake, I put in my Digestion Plus, and I've been having this every day since I did the program. And let me tell you, my gut has been feeling fantastic. I haven't had any issues, which is even super fantastic, if you know what I'm talking about. So I just think for me, this was totally a lifesaver. And it's kind of a triple threat because it has prebiotic, can't talk today, probiotic and digestive enzymes. So this is what's going to help to clean out the esophagus acid, The probiotic is unique because it can survive those gastric juices. So like you don't want to have a probiotic that's not going to survive that. It's not going to do your body any good. So this is going to help to survive those gastric juices. And then the villi, which is in the small intestine, it's usually broken down because of medication, certain foods, certain drinks, and this is going to help to build those back up so they're nice and strong, and that will absorb, allow your body to absorb more of the nutrients. So that's like fantastic. And you don't have to refrigerate this, so it's not like yogurt that you have to throw in the refrigerator. So that's actually really good too. All right. Then you're also going to get Detox Tea, which I am all out of. That's how good it was, right? Which is coming in this week, so I can't wait. So the Detox Tea, that's going to help to eliminate toxins. So that's going to be what's going to help to restore your kidney and liver's ability to work at this peak capacity. So we talked about like going to take your car in for the oil change, right? And if you don't do that, then all of a sudden, your oil's turning to sludge, your car's not, running as smoothly. Well, it's the same thing with your kidney and liver, because if we're over toxins, and think about all the toxins that we are exposed to, cleaning chemicals, stuff in the air, simply what we're eating and drinking, all the preservatives that are in stuff. I mean, these are all toxins that are going to wreak havoc in your body, and your liver and kidney can only do so much, right? So if they're overworked, they're tired, they're toxined, right? So if you're feeling sluggish, then they're feeling sluggish. And so your body, to protect itself, as we said before, is going to store those toxins as fat, which is not something that any of us really want, right? We want to get those out of our body. So the Detox Tea is going to help it's going to really help that kidney and liver to come back to that peak performance capacity. It's also caffeine free, and it'll help to eliminate those toxins. And then the 7-day body cleanse that you're going to get with the program, that's really going to be your GI tract detoxifier and blood purifier. So what it's going to do, all those toxins that the Detox Tea is helping to get out, I mean, the 7-day body cleanse is really what's going to just get it out of the body. It's going to help to restore you, and it's also going to help to detoxify your blood. Now, let's talk a little bit more about the 7-day body cleanse, because I already know that light bulbs are going off and people are just like, oh my gosh, great. This is where the part where I'm going to be in the bathroom all day. So when I first heard about the program, people were telling me, oh yeah, the 7-day body cleanse. Oh, but don't worry, it doesn't cause bathroom emergencies. You'll be fine. I did not believe them. I was like, okay, you're telling me that this is a 7-day cleanse and I'm not going to be like in the bathroom like all day. And remember, at this time I was moving, so like I was kind of freaking out, like, do I trust everyone and do I do this? Am I going to be the one weird one where it does all this crazy stuff to me? I am proof of the product. Everyone told me the truth. It does not cause bathroom emergencies. Yes, it helps to gently eliminate the toxins from your body. So you'll probably have maybe 1 or 2 more movements than you normally have during the day. But it honestly felt like just normal. Like I really didn't feel like there was any emergency to be had. And like I said, we're in the process of moving. So, obviously that's not something you want to have happen when you're moving. So I was pretty surprised. I think that was the biggest shocker for me, was that it's a gentle cleanse that eliminates toxins. I'd never heard of that, because anytime I hear about detox or cleanse, like you're in the bathroom all day, right? So I was very, very shocked and very happy that it is what everyone said it was. So that was very exciting to me. That was totally exciting. And last but not least, and I don't know if I told you, you do get 2 boxes of the Detox Tea. I forgot to say that. But the Energy Fizz Sticks, let me talk about that. So again, going back, when people were telling me that about the program and getting into the details, kind of like what we're doing today, they were like, yeah, on this program, you can't have coffee. And I'm just like, what? I was like, wait, what? So I'm not going to say that I was like a heavy coffee drinker, but I had 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day, so to think of like not having that, and it was always something, wake up in the morning, I'd have my cup, nice warm cup in the morning. It's early because I get up really early, having my little, enjoying my cup. Oh, it's warming me. Oh, it's waking me up. Like literally, I needed that coffee to wake up. Because again, we talked about me not sleeping well. So when you're not sleeping well and this was before the program, not sleeping well. And then I needed, it's like I needed the coffee. I needed it. And I know there's a ton of you out there, like some of you I know are drinking 4 to 5 cups a day and you need it, right? So when they told me, oh yeah, you can't drink coffee, I was like, oh, I don't know how that's gonna work. But don't worry, Des, you can have fizz sticks. And I'm like, what the heck is a fizz stick? So a fizz stick, and this is very sad. I'm already kind of crying. And I'm waiting for my package to come in because I have 3 fizz sticks, literally 3 of these left. And I'm on the verge of crying because these are fantastic. So one thing that I love, and you get 2 boxes of these with the program. And you can choose, again, your flavor on that as well. And usually what I do when people sign up for the program, I like to have them on call, kind of like what you're seeing, like live. That way I can walk you through your options because there is some things that come with the program that you can't swap out, but there's other things that you can make choices on, which is really good. And the fizz sticks is one of them. You choose your flavor. And I would say, like, if you've never had these before, do one of each, to see which one you like better. And it's tough to decide. They're all really good, but I think each of us have our own personal favorite of fizz. But what these are your energy. So you are gonna not have your coffee. You're not gonna have any of those crazy energy drinks. A lot of energy drinks are actually over sugared. And as we're learning today in these day and ages, they're linking sugar to a lot of bad things. And we're sugar fiends. I mean, I don't know about you, but I've been a sugar fiend since I was a little girl. So I know all about sugar. Especially with my coffee. So, and I think that's one of the things. See, coffee is not necessarily bad for you. It's all the stuff that we put in the coffee. Because I do not drink my coffee black. I would put tons of sugar and tons of cream. So it's all that nasty stuff that we're putting in the coffee that at one point it stops being coffee, right? It starts being like cream and sugar with some coffee, right? So I was nervous at first. I will be honest and say, so during the 30 days of Healthy Living program, I didn't have a single cup of coffee and I didn't miss it, which is weird. Like I was shocked. I was literally shocked that I didn't miss coffee, and it literally like broke me from coffee. Like I was just like, I don't have to have coffee anymore. See, that's the whole thing. It gives you that control where I realized, well, I don't need coffee anymore to wake up in the morning because, again, after 30 days of that Healthy Living program, even during the program, I don't want to say like it took 30 days for that to happen because I feel like within the first week or 2, I was already sleeping better. So now that I'm sleeping better and getting my rest, well, I'm waking up more alert, right? So like I didn't need the coffee to wake me up. Since I did the program, March/April was when I had did it. I literally... and I hope I got my count right. I want to say I had 4 cups of coffee since then. So from then to this day, I've only had 4 cups of coffee. It was all my choice, and it wasn't like I needed it to wake up. I just felt, you know what? I want a cup of coffee. So I think that just speaks volumes. Now the fizz sticks, let's go into a little more what these are. So these are pure, clean energy. What I love about it, like a lot of times when you have that coffee, right? So you're chugging that coffee in the morning and you've got that coffee high, and trust me, I get the coffee high, right? So you're like, da-da-da-da, I don't know what you guys are doing. Maybe, you're getting the kids ready for school, or, maybe maybe like me, I work in an office, so I'm like, typing all day. And then all of a sudden by like, and it could be earlier for some people, but I swear by like between 1 and 2 p.m. is when I would like crash, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I gotta have more coffee, right? Because I gotta get that high again so I can like get all this stuff done. And what's great about the energy fizz sticks, like they give you that energy, but it's like a pure energy. It's like a clear energy, and you don't get that crash, which I love. It's not like brings you up here and then you're down, you're down, because it's that crash that just kind of, it makes us sluggish, and then then we just got to have that other coffee to get back up again, but then you're going to crash again. So it's like this whole cycle of like ups and down, ups and down, ups and down. But you don't get that with the energy Fizz Sticks. It's a good sustained energy. Also, it's only 13 calories, which I love. I use this for a lot of things. So the energy Fizz Sticks, right now I could show you, and you'll see this a little later. I've never been much of a water drinker. I don't know why. It was really hard for me to even drink water during the day. Like I had to like remind myself to drink water. So I love flavored water, but a lot of times some of the flavored waters, you got to be careful with sugar contents. You know, you have to be careful. Sometimes they'll put like things in it that you're like, what is that ingredient? Like something number 5 or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? You're just like, what is that? You know, so like the energy Fizz Sticks is going to be your replacement, not only for the coffee, but for energy drinks. So like I said, a lot of these energy drinks are loaded with sugar. And since sometimes it's hard for me to drink water, I love to do flavored water and flavor stuff. So what I actually do, and we'll get to this in a little bit, this is our 32 ounce water bottle, which I love because I look at it this way. If I can get through 2 of these in the day, then I've at least got my minimum, in. And what I do is I just put one Fizz Stick in here with my water, and I drink it like it's a flavored water. Or if you want to have that soda taste, I'm kind of a soda fiend, but soda is just not good for you. I'm just gonna say it flat out. Diet soda is even worse. But I liked having that fizz, that taste with dinner. Like I loved having a soda with dinner. What's great about the Fizz Sticks, especially if you go out to eat, which I'll tell you a funny story about that. I'm sorry, something's falling. That's why I keep looking over here. Because these are in package, you could put them right in your purse. So you can just keep these in your purse. And if you want that soda taste, you know, you can get, you know, sparkling water. Again, make sure that it's, you know, that there's not a crazy amount of sugar in there. You should probably find someone with no sugar in it if you can. And what I would do is I would take the sparkling water and I would add a fizz to it. And that would flavor my water as if it was soda. So that was my soda replacement. So no longer was I having the soda, I was having the fizz. So again, coffee replacement, soda replacement, your energy drink replacement. And what I will warn you though, if you're gonna use like seltzer water, anything like that, please make sure that you put the fizz first in the glass, because if you take, you know, sometimes you might open a bottle and if it's carbonated and you dump a fizz into a carbonated bottle of sparkling water, you will have a science experiment on your hands. It'll be like a volcano and it'll just go whoosh. Okay, so make sure that you're doing the fizz first, adding your sparkling water slowly and stirring, because it will, I mean, they don't call it fizz for nothing. It will fizz up. So I learned that the hard way. So I just want to warn you. And what's great when you go to restaurants, so I've been going to restaurants, you know, not all the time because again, I'm eating healthy. So I think sometimes it's harder when you're going out to eat to stick to eating healthy, especially with soda. Like I would always get a ginger ale with dinner. I have my Fizz Stick, so I always ask for sparkling water in a glass. And what I do is I make my own soda. And it's so funny because because what will happen is the waiter or waitress will come over, you know, this is after the, you know, the drinks have been served, the food has been served, and, you know, and I worked for a lot of places, waitressing growing up and stuff. So, you know, you always go to the table, you know, you ask how everything's doing. Hey, can I get you a refill on drinks, right? So, a couple of times I would have the waiter or waitress say, oh, can I get you a refill on your drink? Yes, thank you. And then they'll look at it and they'll look at me and they'll look at it and they're racking their brain and they're like, what did I bring her to drink? Because that doesn't look like anything like I brought her. I thought I just brought her sparkling water. So then I would, you know, explain to them, oh yeah, you know, this is my fizz and I usually add it to sparkling water, and then they laugh and then sometimes they want to try it. So I have packs with me, so I'll give it to them. But I thought that was really cute because they'll look, it's like a mental battle, like, I want to remember because you know, you don't want to ask, you want to be, you know, because I remember when I was waitressing, you want to be the one that remembered everything. And yeah, and I just, you know, so I don't want them to rack their brain too hard. I tell them, no, you're good, it's not you, it's me. So that is perfect. So really that's everything you get in the program. So you get, just to go over everything, Again, you'll get 2 bags of the protein shake. You'll get a bag of the Fiber Boost. You'll get your Digestion Plus. You'll get 2 boxes of the Detox Tea. You'll get 2 boxes of the Fizz. And you'll get your 7-day cleanse. And I think that I had covered everything. Yes. Also, too, what you get with the program. So I am doing the program again in August, and I'm really, really excited. And this is why I wanted to make sure we have this video to talk about the program, because I'm doing the program again in August. And we're actually doing a smaller group for this August because we're doing a challenge. This is a little different than what I normally do, so I'm super, super excited for it. So first of all, when you join the 30 Days to Healthy Living program, first of all, you're saying that you're ready to take your life back. I mean, it's as simple as that. You're saying, you know what, whatever your story is, your story could be that you have to lose 100 pounds. Maybe you've been trying to, you've been struggling. Maybe that's your story and you want to try something different. Maybe your story is you're just getting started and you don't even know where to begin. You know, maybe your story is you've been doing really great on your own and you've got that last 5 to 10 pounds to lose and you just can't lose it. Whatever your story is, I honestly feel like this program is made for everyone. And you know, I encourage people to go out there and get information, whatever you're thinking about doing in your life. You know, don't just easily dismiss something, because that's what I did. I mean, I just, and it's not like me too. Like I usually, but I just, you know, again, sometimes we lose the battle. The battle's in our minds sometimes, you know, and like I said, when I heard the word detox, instead of really taking the time to learn about what that meant and what the toxins were and what they're doing and all this stuff, I just was like, oh, detox? No thanks. You know, so I encourage you, no matter what it is in life, whether it's an exercise program, whether it's something that you want to do in school, maybe it's just changing majors, maybe it's, you know, changing your job, you know, get the information. You know, don't just sit there and assume that, you know how to do it a certain way. You know, get the information. You know, and I'm so happy that I did with this program, and I'm so happy that I could bring this program to so many other people, and just seeing how successful people have been. And like I said, it's so different. You know, I was tracking my progress on MyFitnessPal. And, you know, like I said, with the whole thing, like seeing my doctors and dentists, and, you know, just in that 6 months for her to see and say something to me and be like, my goodness, like her jaw dropped. Like that's when I knew that what I was doing was different. You know, I just knew that because people were seeing it. People were like, you're glowing, you look great, your skin, your health, your energy. You know, it was just, I'd never had that before. I've tried so many different things and I've never ever had that where people were just like, wow, you know, it was like a wow. And I like I lost my train of thought. But this program has just been, it speaks volumes. I mean, the fact that I'm still doing you know, using the products today speaks volume. It wasn't like I did the program and I was like, okay, I'm done, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing before. That didn't happen, you know. Oh, MyFitnessPal, that's what I was talking about. So I was tracking my progress on MyFitnessPal. I started out at 224 pounds, just so you know. It was I think the lowest point of my life. Like I almost looked back and said, how did that happen? Like, how did I gain that much weight? But I gained that much weight because I gave up on myself. You know, I wasn't working out. I wasn't eating healthy, you know, as simple as that. I had given up, you know. So coming back from that it's been the most difficult journey for me, because I've never had that much weight to lose, first of all. And secondly, you know, I'm getting older, so my metabolism obviously has changed. And ever since I did this program, because I went back and I looked in MyFitnessPal, and it's funny because they chart your progress. So, well, obviously you want your chart to go like this as you're losing weight. And, you know, my chart was kind of like, like a real steady crawl. But I noticed that in March, from today and from March, there's a steady dip. So, I mean, that just speaks volumes. So I know that this program works. I know that this program has changed my life, inside and out. I feel fantastic. And I'm really looking forward to doing this again in August. I can't wait. Because, you know, we just had summer. All right. So, you know, we had barbecues, we had stuff going on. And, you know, will admit I wasn't 100% diligent of what I was eating over the summer. I wasn't bad about it. I still did my shakes and I was, still being healthy, but I definitely indulged this summer. And I look at it as it's the summer. Only comes once a year, and we had some vacations that we went on, and I, want to enjoy myself. I didn't overindulge because, again, this program taught me how to appreciate food more, how to be in control. So I never really like overindulge, but I feel like it's time now that the summer, now that we're going to August, we're going to be going into fall. I want to do this program again, the 30 days. And for me personally, everybody's different. For me, I'm going to do this 3 times a year because they do say that you should detox your body about 2 to 3 times a year. Because again, we are so around toxins, stuff that we're putting in our body, stuff that we're breathing in. Again, it's taking your car for that oil change, So I did the program back in March, April. I feel fantastic. But if I never did anything else for the next 5 years, like if I went back to the way I was eating, if I wasn't doing this nutrition, I mean, those toxins are going to build themselves up again. So, they do say that you should do detox every about 2 to 3 times a year. So I did mine March/April. So now I'm doing it again in August, and then I'm going to do it again after the holidays, obviously, because this girl's going to enjoy the holidays. So let me tell you like what you get with the program with me as a coach. What I love about this program is the unending support, because when you're starting a new program, it could be scary. And I think one of the biggest things that people said to me, and I might have mentioned it earlier, Desiree, I've done many things in my life and I've never stuck to something more than a week. I don't know how many times I've heard that from people going into this, and the reason why they didn't want to go into a program, and not just this program, just any program, because they were like, I've done all these programs and I never stick to anything longer than a week or 2. I don't know how many times I've heard that. And I said, okay, I get it. But I challenge you to try this program. I just want you to try it. Try it for the week. Try it. And every single person, right, who said that for me, that have tried either a sample of it for the week or is doing the full 30 days was like, I can't believe that I got through that whole 30 days. It was so easy. And I was like, see, I told you. Because like I said, you're going to be eating. The program isn't just the products. Like I went into the products today because you're going to be eating healthy snacks. It's going to teach you how to clean eat. So you're going to be eating healthy snacks. You're going to be having healthy dinner. So you're going to be getting that chicken, the fish. And what's great about it is you're going to get a support guide. So when you sign up with me as your coach, I give all my peoples the free 32-ounce water bottle. I love this water bottle. Let me tell you, if anyone who knows me that sees me out and about when I'm like not doing Ironman, like I have this all the time with me. I love this bottle. What's great about it, like I said, is 32 ounces. You get through 2 of these, you've at least meet your minimum. And what I love is this cap too, like if you can see it, so you see how, right? And this cap comes off too. But this cap, what I love about it, I call it Desiree proof because I spill everything. It's a true story. So you screw it on real tight, you see, and then you can shake it, and it's a non-spill, and I love it. It's Desiree proof. So you're gonna get that free with your program. You're also gonna get, I do give the support guide. Now the support guide is great because this is gonna walk you through the program pretty much day by day, and it actually gives you. And I know we have new support guides that just came out that I don't have yet. So if you don't have this in your support guide, I will get this to you. But what I love is it gives you like a suggested meal plan. And just so you know, because I know people are like, oh, are we just having the products all day? No, there's more stuff. So this is why I say, like, you're going to feel like, wow, I've eaten a lot today. So that was one of my misconceptions where I felt like, oh, I'm probably not going to be eating enough. Yeah, you do. So for example, like a sample day for a Monday. You're going to have a healthy breakfast, and what they're going to do is they're going to list the foods that you should have and the foods that you shouldn't have. And again, like people are like, oh no, I'm not gonna be able to eat anything. And then they would say to me, oh, there's a lot of stuff that I could eat on this. Some of the stuff I'm eating already. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's great. It's really great. So like, for example, an example day, just so you can see what an example day would look like. So you would have a healthy breakfast, something that would fit in, those lists. So you'll have a healthy breakfast. You can have a protein shake with that breakfast with a scoop of the daily fiber boost. So that's just an example of like a breakfast. I mean, just think about that. I mean, that's filling. That's going to get your day started. That's going to get your metabolism going, right? You can also have that detox tea, right? The herbal detox tea you can have as well. You can have that. I think they should just having that 2 times a day. I think I had it once because when I started, I didn't realize we could have it 2 times a day. But I think they do suggest you doing that 2 times a day. Also, too, you can have a healthy lunch. Again, anything that fits in that on those lists, and you would have your Digestion Plus. Again, we'll talk about what's going to work best for you. I like my Digestion Plus in my shakes. So usually for lunch, I would actually do another shake and then put the Digestion Plus in it. Or you can do it where you just mix it with water and you can drink it that way. Whatever works for you. That's my whole goal here is I don't want to tell you this is how you have to do this, right? I want to tell you, hey, here's the program. Talk to me about who you are, what your day is like, and we'll see how it can fit. Because right now I have someone who's starting in August who pretty much works non-stop. So our challenge is, how do we get you to take a step back from your crazy day and actually feed yourself the right nutrition, right? So that's what I'm working on with someone right now about that. Then you have your energy fizz sticks. Like I said, that's going to be in place of your coffee. Then you have a healthy dinner. So a healthy dinner, an example of a healthy dinner is going to be something like, chicken, fish, you can have asparagus. And what I love about this program, I almost forgot. There's so many good things. I could talk forever. I'm a carb girl. And a lot of these programs are like, you can't have carbs. I'm just like, sweet potato. Sweet potato is my go-to. I love it. It tastes like candy. And I told you I have a sweet tooth. So sweet potato for me, I'm like, it's my healthy candy. You can have that on this program. That is like what is so fantastic for me. As you can see, they'll have like a little chart here of how you should fill your plate. But you're allowed to have all these things. They encourage you to have these things. You should have a balanced meal. Cutting something completely out of your diet for a long period of time, it's not really recommended, right? So this program, it really does balance everything out. I love that. I really love that. So you'll get a support guide. You'll also get access to a private Facebook group. And this is everyone who's doing the program, right? What I love about it, well, first of all, when you get on this page, because again, when I did it, there's a plethora of information. So you'll never not have the information between the support guide you're going to get, the information that's on the private Facebook page. I mean, they've got recipes, shopping lists. They have tips for when you're going to dine out. Tons of information. Plus, if you ever have any questions, you can just post that out to the group. That I love. Also, too, you get your coach. So you have any questions, you can ask me. And I'm someone that did this program. And I'll be doing the program with you in August, which is great. So we'll be doing it day by day together, which I really, really love that. So that's very fantastic. The support is totally unending. And also, and something that I'm going to be doing, this is me that I'm doing personally. I've decided, since I love this program so much and I really love helping people with their transformations, I've decided that August, so this is not something I normally do, so keep that in mind. I usually do give the water bottle with the support guide, and you get the Facebook group. And also, too, I wanted to mention, I almost forgot. If you're not a social media person, so not everybody's social media. I do have someone in the challenge group who is like, I am not on Facebook. So obviously I didn't add them to a Facebook group if they're on Facebook. But that doesn't mean you're not going to get the same level of support. It's just you're going to get that support a little differently because you're not going to be on the Facebook page. So you have me, I'll print stuff out for you and I'll get you all the information you need, answer any questions you have. So I just wanted to make that a point because there are some people that are just like, I'm just not social media. I don't want access to the group, and that's fine. But most people that are on social media are like, yes, add me to that group, because like I said, there is a plethora of information. And what I love too about the group is there's some people too that are in this group that are nurses, that are doctors, and they can answer medical questions, because a lot of times people ask questions, well, these are medications that I'm on, can I do this program? So a lot of questions like that come up, and we're here to answer that for you, because we want to make sure that you're going in with as much information as possible. So the extra thing that I was getting to, so August, really excited for August. So August's challenge group for the 30 days to healthy living, not only are you getting all that stuff that I talked about, but we're doing a super awesome challenge. So the challenge is going to be for the 30 days to healthy living for the August group, okay? The person with the best transformation. Now, that doesn't mean like the person that necessarily lost the most weight or whatever. There's going to be a bunch of things that we're going to be looking for. We want the best transformation overall, okay? So the person that has the best transformation in August is going to get a $100 gift card from me personally. That's going to be my personal gift for you. So I'm really excited about that. That is something that I have not done before. And again, want to do it special for the August group. It's going to be a smaller group. So make sure that you contact me so I can get you into that group. And I think it starts August 5th. I'll look up the date. I believe it's the first Monday in August. So whatever date that is. And it usually takes about a week for you to get your challenge pack in. So we want to make sure that we get you guys set up as soon as possible. Like I said, I just ordered mine, so mine is coming in this week, so I can't wait for that. It's just going to be really exciting. It's going to be super exciting, so I can't wait. I can't wait to get started. Can't wait to see all the people that are going to be in our August group. I always look forward to meeting new people. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to hit me up. That's what I'm here for. And I think that's a wrap. Wow, I'm just looking at the time now. I planned on this call being 30 minutes. But man, I could sure talk about this program all day. I mean, there's a lot to say for it, and I want to make sure that you guys got all the information, but I think we're pretty much good to go for now. Until the next time, I'm looking forward to see who's going to take this challenge this month. We already have people going strong in their challenges, but August is going to be the time, because like I said, and I will talk to you soon. Coach Des signing out.